Hey everybody, this is Davis again, and I wanted to make a video for you all, this time about some VHS tapes I picked up. I think some of them are interesting, so I thought I'd share them with my friends. I'd also, in advance, like to apologize for my hair. It was raining a great deal today in Seattle. Alright, so let me get out of my bag the different movies I picked up. First, I found Breaking Point. It's about Nazis. The tagline is, Nazis seduced his mind, she seduced his body. So, I just wanted to pick this up as $1. It sounds like some freaky Nazi sex stuff, like The Night Porter, but probably not as good. Next thing I picked up was Virtual Sexuality. Love is just a point and click away. I think this was made in the 90s. You can tell by that dude's hair. Kind of looks like someone from Backstreet Boys. Sorry, I don't know all of their names. But NSYNC was better. So Justine couldn't find the perfect man, so she created him. I guess this is like Weird Science, but for girls. I probably won't find this anywhere on the internet or on DVD. Maybe I'm wrong, but it was $1, so I think it's worth the money I spent on it. Next is Dudes by John Cryer. It looks good and possibly a cult classic. The guy that I bought it, the guy working at the store told me it was a pretty good find. It's from the director of Decline of Western Civilization, which is a documentary about heavy metal, unless I'm mistaken. It could be something else. But it looks like a fun action movie, kind of campy. It has some lesser known stars in it. They were looking for the American Dream, they found the American Nightmare. So that looks good. I'm actually excited about watching this one. Next thing I found was for 25 cents, called Skeleton Warriors, Flesh and Bone. They mentioned X-Men on the back of the tape, so I guess they're trying to appeal to kids with that. I've never heard of this show, and it probably wasn't very popular. You can have a look at it. And you can look at the guy on the back if you can see it in the video. He's wearing bright yellow and blue armor, which kind of looks like the X-Men uniform. So I think this is just another failed children's cartoon from the 90s. Made in 1995, printed in Canada. I don't think that's anything interesting, because probably a lot of stuff's printed in Canada. Next, I found Teasers. Provocative and passionate lesbian erotica. So, I guess there's 4 different stories in this. They're called Top of the World, Opposites Attract with Exquisite Tension, in spite of interfering friends, psychotic ex-girlfriends, and near-fatal fashion faux pas. I'm sorry, I have trouble switching between languages. Then there's Why I'll Never Trust You in 200 Words or Less, Regarde Moi, and Double Entendre. I'm kind of excited for this too. Specifically because it includes 2 music videos, That's Forever and Love Strikes Hard. So that looks exciting. And then finally, this is a Christian film called Apocalypse. The final countdown to the second coming has begun. Army after army descends into the valley of Armageddon in central Israel. Millions of people suddenly vanish. It's a media event unlike any in history, and the entire world is glued to their television sets. At the very moment, a great charismatic leader arises and performs a miracle of astounding dimensions. Is he the long-awaited Messiah? The whole world is convinced he is. So it stars Richard Nestor and Lee Lewis. Only Bronson Pearl and Helen Hanna, co-anchors of the World News Network, are in position to uncover the truth. But as Helen discovers the identity of this great leader, she is torn between her deep love for Bronson and her newfound understanding about Christ and the Antichrist. So it's kind of like a little Apocalypse Now. cover art going on there. And I think it's interesting because I guess we're going to see the Antichrist. And it was shot on location on 6 continents, bursting with action and emotion. Apocalypse is the must-see Christian movie of the 90s. So, I guess this is a must-see movie. I don't know what the Christian movie for the 2000s is, but I guess I'll check it out if this is any good. I think I might make some reviews of the movie and maybe show you guys some clips if any of them are interesting. Yeah, I'm sorry again for my hair. It was raining a lot.